Hello friends, this is our fifth and the last lecture on Of Death by Francis Bacon. And the like. And the like means about half a dozen emperors, Roman emperors we have seen, how they faced death. Augustus Caesar said goodbye to his wife. No? So some of them said, I am becoming God. Another person said that I am for if it is for the Romans now, you hurry up. So in other ways, they all faced that equanimity, so this balance of mind. Suddenly, the Stoics bestowed too much cost upon them. Bestowed means gave. They gave it too much. Bestow means to give. Bestowed too much cost upon them. Means cost upon, they took too much trouble about that. Too many preparations they made for that. Because throughout their life they considered they were in a way preparing for that. Because they, according to the Stoics, purification of the mind and the body, for that they used to torture their body. So after torturing, what will happen? Then will be death. That's the thing. For the Stoics, Stoics means a group of Greek philosophers who resigned to their fate, and they accepted their fate, and without any complaint. And also they wanted to purify their body and soul. For that they tortured. One way of purifying their body, they thought that torture. Probably it is from there that the Christians, the monasteries, monks and friars, they also used to torture their body to purify. Maybe because of that, we do not know. So cost upon that, and their great preparations made it appear more fearful. So they were preparing throughout their life for death. So their approach to death made death very fearful, more fearful. Better, said he, qui finam vitae extremum inder munera ponat nature. That is, some of these words you can see. You can see English words hiding behind it. Qui. Qui means who. Qui. See? Qui. Then finum. Finum means end. Finis. End. Final. Comes from that. Vitae. Vitae means life. It's a vitamin. That's the English word, vital, vitamin and so on. And you have word in a munera. Munera means reward, remuneration. That comes from this munera, remuneration. Remuneration for doing work. And then nature. Natura means nature. So the meaning is, who accounts the end of life as one of the bonus of nature. That's all. So some people accounts life, looked at life, accounts life, looked at life, the end of life as one of the bonus of nature. So death is a bonus of nature. Some people consider it like that. And especially the Stoics, for them purification of your body and mind comes to an end. Throughout their life they are preparing for it. So they are preparing to face death, or say about their ends. That makes you fearful, because they do a lot of work on it. Work means torturing. Therefore he says death comes as a bonus of nature. Who accounts the end of life as one of the bonus of nature. It is as natural to die as to be born. Very simple. Bacon said that death is natural, birth is natural. And to a little infant, perhaps the one is as painful as the other. That means birth is painful for a little infant, death is also painful for a little infant. The same both are the same level of experience or pain, we can say. He that dies in an earnest pursuit is like the one that is wounded in hot blood. You are wounded in hot blood means, suppose you are in the midst of a war. and then arrows coming from that side. You are not concerned about this because you are in the midst of hot blood. There is action. Action makes satisfaction. There is that. Or I will give you another example. Suppose you have got a headache and you are saying, oh, I have a headache. Then after 2 or 3 minutes time you slip and break your leg. Then you will forget your headache. And your broken head, the fractured leg will be giving more pain than that. So you will forget it. Exactly like that. When you are engaged in something very serious, say a war for example, in that case, or you are fighting with a person, then what will happen is, and you die at that time. Because still you don't feel the pain of it, because you are already in hot blood. You are already fighting. So it doesn't matter much. And therefore it says, he that dies in an earnest pursuit, earnest pursuit, very serious, doing something very serious. You are doing something very serious. Then what will happen? It's like the one that is wounded in hot blood, who for the time scarce feels the hurt, and therefore a mind mixed and bent upon somewhat that is good, that averts the dolays of death. Dolays of death means pains of death. Pains of death. Dollar, not dollar, D-O-L-L-A, this is dollar, dolays. Dolays. So that is pains of death. So if you are bent upon something, if you are doing, you are pursuing something. See, for example, an elephant is chasing you. Then what will happen? You are thinking how to escape from that situation. And then you stumble and die, fall down and die. That death will not have much effect upon you. That's what I say. So wounded, hot blood, who for the time, see, and bend upon somewhat that is good, that averts the dolays of death. Same thing happens with, suppose you are dying for your country, then the pains of death will disappear. You won't feel much about it. So there is another approach to death. One is that it's natural to die, it is natural to be born. Other is that, just as you are wounded in hot blood, you don't feel the pain of it. So if you are in pursuit of something great, then that will keep the pains of death away from your mind. But above all, believe it, the sweetest canticle is Nunc Dimittis. So that is sung by monks and friars and so on. Nunc Dimittis. That means, now let thy servant depart. That is, means now dismiss your servant. That is the literal meaning. Dimittis, now dismiss your servant. I have run my race. St. Paul says, I have run my race, so it is time for me to go. So Nunc Dimittis is a prayer. Oh God, let you please dismiss thy servant. There is another approach to that. And this is a servant and depart. When a man hath obtained what he else and expectations, he has done his work, he's completed his work, then he can say, like for example, if you have got an accountant doing a work of accountancy, finally he has done everything, balanced, then what will he do? He will close the book and also close the pen and keep it in his pocket. Understand? So that's all, the work is over. Like that, if your work is, your expectations are over, all what you have wanted you have achieved, so now what is left? So you go, you pray to your Creator, Nunc Dimittis. Means, now, O Lord, dismiss thy servant. I have done my work. That is it. So I have run my race in the proper manner. So now it is time for me. And I already got my reward also. Now let me go. That's it. So 3 views of life you saw. In fact, 4 views of life. One, how the Stoics prepare for death. Their preparations will make you their preparations will make you afraid of death. The second is, this like, as we are saying, it's natural. Dying and being born, natural. And third is that somebody is engaged in a very hot pursuit. He is in hot blood, means working for something very great, and during this process, say it may be a war, it may be fighting your enemy alone, or it may be inventing something, or it may be trying to discover something, say, like like Columbus and so on, the people like that. If they die, at that time they are not concerned about death or pains of death, because they are preoccupied more with, their minds are preoccupied more with the issue that they have in their minds or in their hands, which they are handling. Therefore, death comes as secondary for them, the pains of death. And then the fourth view is that the person who has completed everything, he has done his work, run his race. Then he says, "Oh God, dismiss this servant." Death has this also, that it openeth gates to good fame and extinguisheth envy. Extinguisheth is like extinguishes of modern English. So if it opens gates to fame. You 99.9% of cases, you recognize a person, his worth only after his death. Isn't it? You have to think of all those great people. While they were living, they were not recognized. But when they die, you erect a statue in honor of them. See, you write books on them. During their life, not much. People are not concerned. So death opens gates to fame. Death makes you famous. Another point is that it extinguishes the envy. When a person, when you are envied by others, after your death, that envy will also be buried in the grave, and so he will no more be envied, because there is no object. So that's also an advantage. One, you become famous after that. Second, all those who envied will stop envying you. Extinctus amabitur idam, Latin. Amabitur. So there again amare means love. From there you have got amicable, English, amicable, ama. Friends, amicable, settlement, friendly settlement, loving settlement. That's the ama. Amabitu, that's the form of verb. Extinctus amabitu idam. So that is an epigram. Epigram in Latin means short saying, pithy saying with great meaning. That's it. So it says, he who was envied when alive will be loved when dead. Say amabitu. Love. He who was envied when alive will be loved when dead. See, when a person was living, people envied him. But when he dies, people will start loving him. So that's it. So the last we can see different viewpoints. Stoics, how do they see? According to them, it is a bonus of nature. Second is natural to die and natural to be born. Third is, if you are in hot pursuit of something very serious, then the pain of death that you suffer will be secondary, because the project or the work that you do or the action that you are engaged in, that is greater than this. Primary, that becomes secondary. And fourth view is that when you have done everything, you pray to God. Nunc dimittis. Oh God, allow me to die. Or dismiss your servant. And the fifth point is, that opens gate to fame and also extinguishes envy. because, and he ends by saying that Amabitu, we will be loved. Those who envied you will love you when you die. So why don't we die? No, don't think like that. It's natural to die and natural to be born. The nature comes. Nature, as the Stoics say, let the nature give us the bonus. We should not hurry up for the bonus. So enjoy your life. As long as we are in this world, enjoy in this. Enjoy the life that is given to you as a gift by the Almighty. Understand that? Alright, I hope that you have been following and you are enjoying my classes. And next we will be, of course, taking another one, our essay 16. That is, what you must say, our series, not the series as it is published now. Alright, so before we say goodbye today, keep this in your mind. Put out the killer virus, shut out all its spells, put up a strong fight and flush out the killer. So whatever is possible for us, prayer, action, then using sanitizer, staying at home and keeping social distance. These are the things that we can do. Right? That will definitely, and the professionals or experts, they are trying to reach, almost it is either a medicine or a drug, some drug, or a vaccine. So these things are these are possible, and I think that it is just a few yards away. Let us be optimistic. So till we meet again, bye, have a nice day.